Hey everyone, my name is Gabe, and this is Around the Hood with KSL Cars. This is the newest of my collection. This is my 2003 Lexus GS300. I've always loved big body Lexuses, and I chased this car for about 2 years. I have a friend of mine in Florida that owned it, and finally got him to sell it after 2 years of begging him. This is a 2JZ GTE swapped 6-speed GS300. It makes about 800 horsepower on E85. It's too fast for what it is, but it is a fun car to drive. This is the cleanest GS300 in the country. It's, bucket seats in the front, custom gauges with LCD screens, and everything is completely just customized so you can read all of the engine management software, everything right on the cluster. I bought this one because I've had several Toyota Supras, Mark IVs, and I love them, but I've always wanted a big body four-door car that has the same feeling of a Toyota Supra. Having a big four-door Lexus with that same power plant, having 4 people in it, having your friends, it's just super fun to be on the highway and just have all that power, and just, you know, it's a blast. Next up, we have my wife's car, but stick around because my favorite one's gonna be last. It's gonna stick with me forever, but my wife is obsessed with these cars. She loves the Audi TT, and actually I do too. It's a super fun platform to like tinker with and have fun and build. My wife will keep the cars forever. I go through cars, but like this is her baby. So the color is Kailami green. It's actually a very rare color. They didn't make very many of them. And I had to go to Arizona to get it. I looked for about 1.5 years to find a good deal on one. And now they've stopped making the Audi TTs. So the fact that this is a very rare color, it's a TTRS, so it has the 5-cylinder in it, all-wheel drive with a dual clutch. It's such a good car, and it's very underrated too. A lot of people don't know what it is. If you know cars and you're like a car fanatic, then you'll be like, okay, that car's fast, or that car is like super rare or whatever. But if you don't know, it just looks like another TT. So it's kind of fun in that sense as well. A carbon intake, 4-inch inlet pipe, full downpipe, stage 2 tune. It's about 500, almost 500 wheel horsepower. So on this car, we specifically looked for a black optics package. That insinuates all of the black around the lower sections of the car, the black mirrors. It gets rid of all the chrome. And then also on the interior, it has black diamond stitch seats, which is super hard to get. My wife literally calls me and says, "This guy's next to me revving his motor. Should I give him the sauce?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Do not get pulled over. Like, seriously, let's not do this today." And she just toys with people all day long, and no one expects it's a girl. So when the window goes down, it's so funny to see the reaction. It's hilarious. This car we've had for a little over 1 year now. I don't see it leaving. My wife's gonna literally keep this car for the rest of her life. I swear on it. This is my 2005 Acura NSX. I've had this car for about 4 years. When I bought it, the market was still a reasonable price. Since then, they have gone through the roof, and they're just gonna continue to climb. All these old JDM classic cars are just gonna go up in value to the point where they're gonna be unobtainable for most people. But I got lucky, bought it right in that kind of like dip part of the value of this car. But this car is a 2005. It's the last year of the older generation NSX. It has about 36,000 miles on it. It's one of 7 blue on blue NSXs ever made in 05. So they did a short run with blue interior with the exterior blue. Most of them have black interior or tan interior, and then some of them were automatic. So luckily, this is a blue on blue manual car, which is the rarest that you could probably get for this generation. But growing up, I was building Hondas and Acuras and stuff as a kid when I was 16, 17 years old. I remember going to the Acura dealer in 2004 when I was in 11th grade in high school, looking at this exact car. It's a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, 6-speed manual Honda. That is the most reliable. I mean, you can drive this car across the country with ice-cold AC and never worry about a thing. Art Unsena is the one that designed the NSX, and that car, you know, he was a famous race car driver. So like there's a lot of history in this car. It's a really special car to me. I actually have it tattooed on myself, so it's never gonna go away, even if I do sell it. My dad passed away 3 years ago, and I did a tribute with this car and my dad's 66 Chevy 2 Nova that we built together, driving up through the canyons into Salt Lake. And then it started down at the bottom with where I grew up in Orlando, and then just going up through, like, I love Porsches. I had a couple GT3 RSs, aviation, P-51 Mustangs, one of my favorite airplanes. And yeah, no, it's just kind of a storyline of my life. And that's it for this edition of Around the Hood with KSL Cars. Thanks for watching.